So this is the closest we could get. Alright. Well, let's go return to Gaia and give Aether, who is surprisingly easy to give. Or get. I didn't have to, like, convince her anything. But I had to do a lot to get there in the first place, so that's probably why. Okay. Oh, hello. Instant cutscene.
Yeah, like this? Oh,
Hey, Aaron. Having fun?
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back.
You'll get there.
Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
You'll get it.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha.
Okay.
They call it a concussion beat party or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron,
I love how he's just
You're all
listening to
there.
music. That's funny.
and you're here.
Yeah.
Well, the world only goes on.
I love that we have a home base and that we have
Fast enough,
allies
we
who
hope
come
that
here.
happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
Yeah,
We still have much training to do, of course.
of course.
One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom.
Agreed.
You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Yeah,
Hello.
I assumed.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood.
Okay, dude, calm down.
I want to sleep with one eye open.
No,
I
Katalo's
think
trustworthy.
he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Yeah, seems about right for him.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up.
I wonder how many allies we're gonna get in
I'm seeing
total here.
glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods.
Okay.
So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training.
Damn.
Come along.
Stop flirting,
Okay.
you two. All good, Aaron?
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana.
Oh, nice.
She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Okay.
Pizza?
Apparently
Pizza?
It tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
That's
It
hilarious.
was just flat bread with cheese,
I
some
mean,
sauce.
it's a little more than
I
that.
like it already.
I have to. I have to get that just to show my sister. My sister used to work at Little Caesars, fun fact. Plus, she just likes pizza, because who doesn't like pizza?
Hey,
A nice place.
Yeah.
well, it's not like I built it or anything.
No, but still.
Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along.
It's
Lots to take in.
tough, yeah.
But don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
Companions.
How are you
Let's ask
settling
about
in?
that.
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land when he's not getting all tongue-tied.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or my new Utaru friend.
Maybe a
What
little of
about
both.
Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message.
Okay.
I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help. The
No, I
city
think
of
he'll be okay with that. Okay.
So, you've met our
Yeah,
new Tanakh
yeah,
friend.
okay. There's multiple points
He's,
of things we can talk about.
quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Okay, good. Good. Is there another?
So, Talana came by the base?
Oh, yeah, Talana.
I'm
Yeah,
like
we heard about
rushed
that.
Through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least.
Fair enough.
Charger I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Okay, so yeah, it shows like these whenever there's new information. I like that.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
It doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge,
Yeah,
things
yeah.
I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad.
Wow.
The old world ending and such.
Right.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to.
And
find
now
the
you do.
system
Now you
and
get it.
send it. And now I do, sort of.
At least a
It
little
makes
bit,
me
yeah.
Feel like I could be useful.
Hell yeah.
You know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
I mean, Aloy had literal years of her life training with this thing from when she was a kid. Like, she had a decade's worth of time, pretty much. So, yeah.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal drugs. But I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you.
True.
I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, fair.
You and me both. I should get going.
I just keep practicing with this thing.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, so I like how we can catch up with everyone and talk with them. How are you doing, Varl?
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, very much so.
And Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room.
Okay.
With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace.
Nice.
You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
So I wonder if we can call on them at certain points then.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Katalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy.
Right.
Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty.
Sounds about right.
I was talking to my mother.
Yeah, yeah.
Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
No, they can. They absolutely can. But that goes to show you that it's like, you're not so different.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
find
she'll
out
tell us when she's
eventually.
ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most.
Absolutely.
But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Oh, it definitely will.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
How's, training with Zoe?
Uh-huh.
You know, we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Sure.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory.
Okay.
On All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Right.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Probably
Sounds
scary too.
terrifying.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
weren't much more than kids.
Exactly.
And they
They
became
were
an
so
entire
young.
tribe.
Multiple tribes. Well, specifically, specific tribes to specific people, I guess, yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like
let's
it
talk
was
about the
wrong with
Zeniths.
Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
Yeah, look, they lied
Somebody
about
lied
that.
about creating a better future at their launch facility.
Yeah.
Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
Yeah.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
We gotta hope.
Think you can hold the fort?
They are
down?
definitely the
If
biggest
Aaron
threat we
stops
have right
listening to
now.
the same music over and over again.
Don't be
maybe
hating on his music.
We'll be fine.
Okay. So, let's talk to Zoe next. Oh, I guess we have to go around.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Yeah, definitely.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket.
Yeah.
If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all.
Probably
this.
right, yeah.
No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Probably smart. Oh, we have a lot of stuff to talk about with her.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids.
Yeah.
Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the
Yeah.
Sun King.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Yeah, we trust Talana.
You've spoken with Katalu?
A few words. Tanakh don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and
Yeah.
the heroic actions of her creator,
Yep.
Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you.
Yes.
Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
It's complicated. You're fine.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine.
Aaron
In
takes
this
to get
case,
it.
a very loud friend.
He takes a bit of getting used to, yeah. But he's good people.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process.
Okay.
It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good.
to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us.
I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit
So
of
we could
updates every
regain
time we
control
come
of our
back
lands
here.
With her terraforming system.
Yes.
Nurture them like the land gods do plain songs.
Yeah, yeah, you could put it that way.
It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
It's just how things used to be. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let's talk about the
Did Gaia
Zeniths.
tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe.
Okay.
To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling, to say the least.
Right.
And heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Yeah. I think there's a lot more with the Zeniths that we just don't understand yet, which makes sense. We've only seen them once. Oh, we have a lot. Okay. I guess this is the only new one here.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tanakh?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tanakh looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay.
Okay.
In the end, even the Tanakh saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tanakh with food from our crops every year.
Right.
In exchange, the Tanakh would relinquish one of their own, a
Right.
veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement,
Oh.
but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
Right. I don't think we knew that was abandoned. Huh. Oh, wait. Wait. It still says there's more. Is this... It's hard to tell. It's like there's not any... I guess the little symbol there showing as white is kind of the only helpful thing. I'm looking at the words and seeing if they're grayed out rather than the little symbols you see down there. Like the little, like, dash symbols. Yeah, I guess this one is still white
I
then.
need to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
Oh, definitely not.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
Yeah, we know they were
Sacrificed
terrible.
in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
Okay.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
No, that would not be
I
easy.
come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
Yeah, if anything would, it would be
I
that.
made a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
Okay. That explains a lot.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did.
Right.
We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Okay.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again.
Yeah.
The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others
This feels like
would somehow appease my own.
kind of a take on real
And
life
you came
veterans and the horrific
gave me
shit
a
they've
choice.
gone through.
I could either sing
The
at
trauma
people's
and,
graves,
you know,
or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
nightmares
you
that they've
chose
still
that.
had years after being at war. I've known some people who have gone to war and who have been in, you know, in battle, in wars and stuff in the military, and yeah, it's this kind of stories I've heard. It's horrific, and I'm lucky to have never been part of that, to never have needed to be part of that for any reason. But so many people who survived, it's like, have suffered ever since. And with how this country also, you know, mistreats its veterans, doesn't make things better. So yeah,
I should probably go.
this
shall
very
return to
much
our training then.
feels like a commentary on veterans and all. Okay, so there's something over
Aloy.
here. Oh,
We've gathered some supplies in that chest.
nice.
Take what you need.
Oh, shit, damn. You gathered a lot. So is this just gonna, like, refill every time I come back here? We have a workbench back here.
Looks
That's
like
nice.
someone's made this space their own.
Yeah.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room.
Ah.
I believe they wanted private accommodation.
I like that they share a room.
I see.
Yeah, they are absolutely fucking. Like 100%. Meanwhile...
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Nice. We have our workbench here. We have Katalo.
Aloy.
Hey, friend.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions.
Yeah, probably.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place.
Yeah.
And gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything.
Right.
But all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Sure. Fair
Welcome
enough.
to the team, then.
Okay, we got a lot to talk about with you. So the Tanakh is just your normal dialogue, but let's go through it.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As
Yeah.
I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter.
Sure.
Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tanakh to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Sure.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut
Okay.
by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes.
Right.
Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tanakh as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly
Yeah, we know
well I
Tekote
had
sucks,
no
and this just kind
intention
of
ever
seals
leaving.
that.
It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
You live your life, my dude. You've been great.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings,
Airplanes, yeah.
leapt into battle from the sky.
Right.
For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess.
Okay,
And it is why
fair
the
enough.
challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut.
Ah,
Many
I
times
get
I
you.
imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom. And the awe it must have inspired.
Sure, I get you.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans.
Yeah.
There was little more to be said.
Hikaru is on our side. He gets it.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Yeah, Katalo's glad to be here. Let's talk about your training.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me.
Right.
So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the
Ah,
enemy.
gotcha.
Hephaestus. It will be able to make machines that answer to Gaia?
That is the
Yes.
plan, yes.
How many?
As many as we
many
need.
as
Wow, exactly what I was saying.
Has the world ever seen the like?
Like this? Probably not.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
Right.
For now.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Fair enough. What about the companions? What do you think of everyone?
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She has
Well,
history
she
with
rallied
that.
some in her tribe against the Karja
Yeah.
and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Yeah. She's a warrior. Okay.
I should go.
Katalo just keeps
Feel free
being my
to check in on
favorite.
Hikaro and your people.
I really love his
Doors
character
always
so much.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
I think I just like prickly characters with a heart of gold who end up like coming around and being like best friend material. I think I just like really dig those kind of characters. Okay, so what's this room?
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store
Ah.
the data you have acquired in your travels.
Yeah, we heard a little bit about that, right? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Doesn't look like we can read anything in here, though.
The old ones like to.
I like how all the different rooms are being, like, used by specific people and all. Oh, look at this little installation.
Like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Yeah.
Where have I seen this before?
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
That's gonna be someone else's room. 1, 2. So we have at least 2 more rooms that are gonna be used for someone.
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Oh, we got some stuff to look at in here.
I see you found your room.
Oh shit, this is my room?
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
I like the rug.
That was thoughtful of them.
Hell yeah. They're friends. We like them. What's this?
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months.
Oh.
But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia,
Yeah.
and Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Varzineth, heal the world, I'd like to think
She absolutely would be.
Elizabeth would be proud.
She has no clue that she even has, like, basically a daughter in the first place. Because, I mean, you know.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training.
Aloy's first spear.
Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost.
Right.
I don't think he'd understand any of this,
No, probably not.
or what I have to do. But still, wish he was here.
Okay, what do we got
This
here?
is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy.
Oh. Yeah.
I liked him. He seemed like a good man.
He was a good man for
I think
sure.
He was really looking forward to going home.
Oh, he definitely was. Really sucks what
Varl's
happened.
attack at the embassy. The marshals ambushed and surrounded, killed one by one.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the massacre at the Proving.
Yeah, it's actually very similar to that, yeah.
So many lives wasted. And for what?
It's like surprisingly similar to that. I like the little training dummy. We have our stash here. Gather supplies. We have a little bed. Not that we ever actually use it. But we have it. It exists. Okay, that doesn't open. Okay. Okay, that I think it's just the exit.
Ow! That is focus thing's trying to kill me.
Calm down, Aaron. It's not trying to kill you.
Not on purpose.
Okay, and we're back here now? Okay. Just want to make sure we explored everything. So, now we have to go to Gaia, which is this way. Upstairs. Do. Yeah, here we go.
Welcome back, Aloy. When
Hello.
you're ready, please merge ether with me.
Yep.
Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Got it. We can talk. And ether is merged.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Okay.
Aletheia. That's one of the subfunctions you couldn't detect before.
Right.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Okay. But what is it? I assume it's important.
Coordinates.
An SOS. Oh, okay.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility.
Alright.
A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine.
Yes, but it's also possible. Yeah.
It is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't
Interesting.
think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code.
Yes.
A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
That is a
I believe
question.
It was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so.
Right.
I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
One of the
That
two,
is my
yeah.
conclusion as well.
Could it be the Zeniths?
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab.
Okay.
It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
Yeah.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Hard to say. Seems like it could be and it could
You
not
said
be.
the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest.
Right.
What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
Yeah, that's an
I
interesting
have queried my
point.
available data.
It also says
It
beware.
does not appear to have any significance.
We're not going to point
Perhaps
out the
its meaning
beware
can
part,
only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
because that sounds like a warning.
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Aaron and Varl in this briefing via the focuses.
Nice.
I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
Okay.
If it's a trap.
So I can take on a mission
Of
with
course
Aaron
it'll
and
be a
Varl.
trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
You gotta accept help sometimes, girl.
Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
We have that option. So I guess we're gonna do that, like, right away. I mean, I assume we don't have to. But... we're given the option. Also, we have 2 more skill points now. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, everything else is put on hold. At least for main missions. Oh, Jesus, hold on. Oh, yeah, everything else is put on... We have to do this now. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I'm willing to do it. Yeah, I was gonna say Eleuthia. So we have 3 total. Do we want to add something to Warrior, maybe? We could upgrade no, we can't do that yet. What do we have down here still? Resonator buildup. Spread shot could be good. And what's this down here? Melee might? And then this, yeah. Trapper stuff, Hunter. Survivor might have some stuff. It's possible. Burst dodge with the blast sling. Shredder mine with the gauntlet. Gain valor when hits. That could be useful. I know I don't have to go back every time, but it makes it easier for me. Infiltrator. What do we have to go with here? Braced shot. Ooh, that could be useful. Silent strike gain. Double notch with the sharp shot. Carry more smoke bombs. Now, see, that would be good. Yeah, I think quiet movement would be good right now. Let's get that. Plus, that adds in 1 more towards Radial Blast. Okay, I'm good with that. We have 1 more to use in the future, then. Save up on. Okay.
Aloy, I was able to unlock
Oh.
another room in the main living area.
Really?
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
I can check it out right now. Unlock another room.
Gotta go after Eleuthia. Erend and Varl are waiting for me at the west exit.
Yeah, I will. I will. What is this other room? That's my room.
Door's locked.
That's locked.
Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
This one?
Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Huh.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, that could have been fun. Doesn't look like there's much of anything in here I can interact with. But I wonder if we'll be able to get that up and running somehow. I think that's everything then. Everyone else's rooms are good. I can't access that. I don't think there's anything we can really upgrade right now, though I guess I can check. What do we need for pouch upgrades right now? For resources, we need bass skin and iridescent crab. We could do the tripwire pouch, but I don't see a use for that at the moment. Salmon skin for that we need. Bombs, bolt clips, we need pelican. We could do the food pouch upgrade. That uses peccary and prairie dog. We have plenty of that. Let's do that. Okay. Precision arrow, we need moonfish, which I don't think we've seen yet. Salmon for the hunter. I don't think we've been able to fish yet, have we? Spike holster would be good. We need rabbit bones for that. Okay. Ammo crafting. We're all good on ammo? Yeah, pretty much. And outfit and weapon upgrades are fine for now. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to head out and do that next time. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. For now, I guess we'll just end it off here. Actually, hold on. Before we end it off, I'm just wondering, is there a place I can save in here? that may be good to know. I was like going through my entire spiel about ending it off, but I don't have like a thing in here to save, right? Collected supplies, your stash. Wait, what? Unknown. What is that? Weird. Okay, we're gonna finish this off as soon as we find a place to save.
Good, right?
So I think we need to initiate this first.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
I guess so.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Yeah, as long as I get to save soon.